Hi, I'm Rebecca from Arturia, and I'm here at Guitar Center to show you our DrumBrute. And what this is an analog drum machine with 17 fully analog drum sounds. We have two flavors of kick drums here. We have a snare, clap, rim shot, claves, closed hi-hat, open hi-hat, two congas, as well as high and low toms, tambourine, maracas, zap, a cymbal, as well as something that's brand new for us, and that is a fully analog reverse cymbal. And that's probably my favorite sound on here. It's really good for turnarounds. That's all down here, and as you can probably see, there are a lot of knobs, and that really lets you customize these sounds as much as you want. It does have full polyphony, so even though you only see 12 pads here, you do get all 17 sounds, and you can play them all at once on a single step. And like most drum machines, we've included a 64-step step sequencer. And so all I need to do is click on whichever pad it is that I want to play, and I can see my steps appear here in groupings of 16. So I'm just going to make a very, very simple kick drum. Some 4 to the floor there. And then let's add some snare into that. So I'm just going to hit snare. And one of the great things about the DrumBrute is if that's not what I want to do, I can actually press record and add sounds in as I'm playing it, including using the step repeater, which is very, very helpful for things like the hi-hat. So it's very, very easy to build a beat with this, and you can make it as complex as you want. We do have the option to add polyrhythms, which means that you can pick any of these sounds. Make sure you press Shift Polyrhythm, and I can select the step length for just this pad. So I can make that 6 beats, as well as making the snare drum 8 beats. And that wouldn't really do much there, but you can make really complex and interesting beats and sounds by doing that. There are 2 ways that you can really add personality to the steps in general. These are velocity sensitive pads. I can press things softly or add more volume into them, or I can press the accent button and add an accent to specific beats. And it's possible that I want to add swing to just my maraca sound there. So all I need to do is press the current track button and raise the swing. I can see the value in that little window. I can also make the entire track swing by just turning the knob without the current track light on. We also do have randomness, which allows the beats to shift forward or backwards just in a random pattern, and you can add that to a single track or the entire track if that's what you want to do. Once you have your beat made, you do have 16 patterns that you can save it on 4 banks. So you have 64 patterns you can save. You can even have them build over time by using the song button. So what this will do is it allows you to save patterns in a specific order for up to 16 different patterns. And once I press play, it will just put those in order. Once the last beat stops, the next one will begin. And you can save up to 16 of those as well. Something that we've included in all of our Brute series, so the Micro Brute, Mini Brute, and the Matrix Brute, is a Steiner Parker filter. And this is something that we have become known for, and that I think we've gotten very good at. There's also resonance, so that you can really add a lot of personality into your sound as you're going through it. If you do desire to hook this up to other gear in your studio, we've made sure that you can do this with anything that you own. So we have MIDI in and out, as well as clock in and out, so that it can sync with all the gear in your studio. Also, all of the pads can come out of individual outputs on the back, as well as the metronome, so you can hook the metronome into something so that only you can hear it and build your beats while you're performing. We also have 1/4 inch as well as 1/8 inch headphone jacks on the back, so that depending on what sort of headphones, or if you're using a monitor speaker or anything along those lines, you can actually plug it into the back and control the level individually of the instrument by using the level button on the back, which can actually be pressed in so that you don't have to worry about it being changed while you're playing the instrument. The Arturia DrumBrute is an amazing drum machine, fully analog, that's very affordable, very easy to use, and makes great sounds. And you can check it out at your local Guitar Center or guitarcenter.com.